Boobs, boobs. Fieros, Reborn. Hello. Yeah, got to puff the old chest out now. I got my T-shirt merchandising available. It's not actually available for anyone other than me though at the moment. There we go. That's better. So yeah, look at it. Oops. I just spat a bit there. Okay, I think I can handle the fact that it's... Yes! Yes! With the... I'm actually so excited, it hasn't fully hit me how excited I am yet, because it's like, I don't know, it's too much. It's too much. It's not even turned into its full excitement as of yet. It's still sitting there like a cloud of emotion waiting to come in. Like, look at the thing, look at the fucking thing, look at it, isn't it? It's so fucking cool. It's so cool. And I'm like, kind of, it's come in today, and I've just been showing everyone, and I've been like, but I actually don't know what to do with myself. I feel like what I really and truly want to do is I want to go around like this and just go like that to everyone in the street, just like, that's me, that's my thing, that's my sign, that's my Fieros logo, that's my fucking thing, that's me, that is. Touch it, touch it, touch it, and it will enlighten your soul. It will burn the flames of passion into you. I think it might have powers. Ah, yeah. I think it might work. I reckon if you touched it. See, I already am the flame of love, the flame of passion, the flame of excitement, the flame of Fieros. I need to get a good sound. Come on, let's oh man, like a flamethrower. Yeah, that's good. Marvelous. So whenever I feel like I need a top up of flame power, I just go. Yeah. Yeah. Look at the little happy little face, huh? Oh dear. Look at it though. Look. Let's cover the nips. Cover the nipples, and all that remains is the fire of the chest fire. Yeah, and it's amazing. It's woo, yes, woo, yes, woo. Shoot the fire out of my fucking. I actually feel, in a way, that it kind of looks like someone's peeled into my skin and shown what's in there. It's like someone's sort of, I can give me the thing, pulled out like that, and that's what's there. So it's like, let's sort of like open up his body and go, oh, that's the flame inside. So cool. It's actually hot damn. I suppose that it responds to my breasts as well. So it's helping me puff my chest out more for certain. Oh yeah, so it's not available yet for sale. I'm sure, I am actually genuinely certain, which I'm not very often certain about things, but I'm genuinely certain that this is a desirable product. That people will want this because it is fucking cool. I might get one with it bigger. The initial one is small because that was the only, like, it's a long story as to how I even got the picture. The picture came from when I burned a journal of mine outside in the dark. And this cool, like this flame, I burned it because it was just full of old depressing negativity stuff from when I was depressed. And I burned it like outside in the garden on this patio step thing that we've got there. And the flames and the pages, like these are all pages that are on fire basically. It looked amazing, so I took a few photographs, and it was quite dark, but then obviously I did some jiggery pokery with it on Photoshop and made it better and made it cooler, whatever. isolated this particular part of it because I thought that was awesome. It looks like a dragon's cave or something, or a heart made of fire. Heart of Fieros. Enter the Heart of Fieros. Yeah, but I might make a bigger one because I think this is nice. It's nice, but like if I want to make a bigger impact, then it would be cool if it was like across the whole chest. The only reason it's so small is because the original image, I've only got one image of this thing left, and it's just a small resolution, and so I'm going to need to do some more work on it to make it bigger and yet still retain its I don't want it to be pixelated, so I'm going to have to do some work on it on Photoshop to make it sort of smooth. Yeah, but I'm excited, but there is a good aspect to the smallness of it because it literally touches right into the solar plexus chakra, which is why I've put it in that at that particular point. So it's the chakra of self-esteem and self-power and self sort of standing up for oneself, self-assertion, self-belief. All these kind of positive attributes about pushing yourself into the world and making an impact, making a statement, being bold, and knowing your needs and standing up for your needs and expressing your own self-understanding, self-belief, things like this. Very kind of like powerful chakra to get things done and to cut through bullshit. And to know what you want and what you're about. So yeah, I put it there, but I do want to get a bigger one. I will get a bigger one made up. Just going to take a little time because I'm going to have to do the background work on Photoshop and then upload it. And also, this one was quite expensive for my liking, and I need to. This was like £15.89 from one particular place, the only place I've done it from, and I don't think that's a realistic price for people. It's certainly not a realistic price if I put a markup on it. It could be like 20 quid for a long sleeve t-shirt or 15 quid for a t-shirt, which, you know, maybe that's realistic, maybe it's not. I know that some people will spend like £12.99 or £15 on a t-shirt, but they like of a band or something, but they must really like it, really like the band and really be invested in the particular branding. So I think at my level, being a newbie, I would rather be able to sell a t-shirt for like £10. I think that's a better price. Yeah, I don't want to £8, £10, something like that. I don't want to be busting people's balls. Would I buy it is what I'm thinking. Like, would I buy it at my current income? And like, if this wasn't mine, but I thought it was cool, would I have paid £16 nearly on this? No, I wouldn't have. I might have spent £10 on it if I thought it was really, really awesome and cool. But probably I would be looking at it in Primark, and I wanted to get it for a £5 or £8 if it was long sleeve, which it is. Yeah, so cheap stuff. But obviously, because of the manufacturing costs, I'm not going to be able to get it down to Primark prices. But yeah, it's exciting. It's a development, and I just want to talk about what it means to me. This was an idea I came up with 5 years ago. So this image has been hanging around for about 5 years, roughly speaking. Yeah, that's when I burned the journal. And you could, thinking about it, you could put that as a kind of marking point in my journey as to separate from the old depressed person that I used to be to this new creative, invigorated person that I became. And I'm still, you know, developing into various other aspects of my personality. But that was when Fieros was born, I suppose. Taking that picture, burning that old journal, I'd already started feeling new and different when I burnt the journal. But if I look back, this is the one thing, or the first thing from that period that has survived, and this is the marking point of Fieros. This is where I thought, oh, that is a perfect representation of Fieros. That is what it's about. You know, it's the flame, it's the emerging flame as well. It's not like a, I don't know, it's something that is growing or drawing in. It's not just a self-contained unit that's static. It's like expanding or contracting. It's movement. Yeah. So this means to me as well, this means finally standing up for my own ideas. So it is the self-esteem chakra. It's the feeling of finally accepting, yes, this is what I'm about. And this is what I have been about. And it's about showing that to the world. And not hiding myself away anymore, because this is right there on my t-shirt now. You know, I had plain t-shirts for ages and ages and ages, because I didn't feel like any other brands represented me. I didn't feel like I resonated with all the whatever picture was there. It was always of like, there was different places. They've got shirts from about Miami or Manhattan or wherever, and none of it felt like me. None of it felt like it represented me. Even the kind of comic book type of thing, Superman, Batman, Turtles, things like this. Even though I have a certain resonance with those things, I never felt like they resonated strongly enough to want to put it on my shirt and wear it around. And now I've got to the point where I'm like, yeah, the reason why is because I should be wearing my own brand of stuff. So it's a kind of marking point in my journey. It's a new phase now. Finally put it out there. I finally said, okay, here we are, world. I am Fieros, hear me roar. Hurrah! And it's taken me ages to get here because I haven't felt ready the whole time. I haven't felt ready. I haven't felt like I was good enough, or my product was good enough, or that my emotions were ready to handle what the world may or may not say, or may not do, or how the world might feel about me. I wasn't ready for that shit. So I wasn't ready to like put my Fieros on my sleeve, put my heart on my sleeve, put my heart on my shirt, put my flame on my shirt. But now I am, I guess. I just went, it was like a week and a half ago, about 10 days ago or something. I just went, fucking, you know what? I need to fucking do that t-shirt. That t-shirt idea has been there for like years. And I have about the same amount of money that I had right at the beginning. And I was too afraid at the beginning to spend that money on this t-shirt, because I thought, oh, well, what if it doesn't go anywhere? Or that's a lot of money that I would like to use on beer or art materials, you know? And so I didn't spend it then. And in a way, that's good, because I think I probably would have jumped the gun at that point. I would have like tried to push myself out there and just felt really knocked back, because my resilience was nowhere near what it is now. Like I felt like I was being kind of knocked back by everything and everyone at that time when I first started. I felt like I was trying to push myself out and getting not much feedback, or not good feedback, or just indifference from other people. Like they weren't listening, or they weren't ready to hear it or see it, or whatever I was showing them. They're just kind of like, eh. But now it's been such a long time. I've got so much more confidence in what I'm doing. I just don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you hate it. I don't care if you don't want to watch my videos. I don't care if you don't like my videos even. It's none of your opinions, negative opinions, are going to stop me, basically. Obviously I love positive feedback. I love critical feedback as well, or like idea suggestion feedback that says, oh, could you do this, or I'd like to see more of this. Negative feedback, it doesn't really do much for me, so I might go, okay, weigh up the criticism and say, well, what do I want to do with that? Do I want to take anything from that, or are you just being a dick? Yeah. Anyway, so this is a new phase. It's a new stage. It's like, yes, I've done it. I finally had the balls to put my Fieros on my sleeve. Not actually on my sleeve though, is it? Maybe I should get one with sleeve. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. We'll see. I'm not tattooing it. Fuck tattoos, man. Just bollocks to tattoos in general. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying tuned to the channel. Fieros Reborn, Re-RE-REE-REEBORN, double reborn, all kinds of reborn.